All right, folks, what I did is we're gonna do the Friday fishing forecast on the water again. I've got a guy coming tomorrow. He's another contest winner. He's the boat show contest winner. He won it a long time ago, so we're finally getting him out. What I wanted to do was come to the Skyway and get bait quick. I threw 3 times, filled 2 5-gallon buckets, got enough chum for tomorrow. But what I wanted to kind of explain what I'm doing here. As you can see, I'm a little far off of the actual pier itself. What I'm doing is I staged out so I could chum out because the tide's moving pretty good, and I have a light net, so I threw the net right about there and it came back underneath the stall, and I caught all the bait that I needed. So it's very important because most people don't understand, not most, but some people don't understand how the bait sets up in deeper water. What happens is the bait is typically on the up tide side of any structure that's in deep water, be it the pier, be it the markers, anything else like that. They're always going to be on the up tide side. So you always want to remember that when you're catching bait. So that's why I set up like I did here, and as you'll see on the overhead shot how far away I am, and the net, it's only 1.3 pounds per foot. So it's sinking very slowly, but it's getting to where my chum is getting. And I loaded up the boat with bait. I'm ready to go now. But on a side note too, that the bait is small, which is fine for chumming. But if you don't mind Christmas tree and a 1/4-inch net, it's here. I probably have scales all over me. But it's definitely smaller. If you chum, you can get some of the bigger baits in there. That's what I did. But anyway, if you're just looking for bait to chum with, the Skyway right now is loaded with bait from the tip to the end. So if you're looking for chummers, come out and get these chummers. One thing that you want to remember as a boater, as a pier fisherman, respect each other. Even with other boats, I don't like to run up to the bridge. I stay away when I'm running, far away, so my weight doesn't, hurt anybody. And also the pier fishermen, make sure that you get into a location. I know it's hard sometimes, but make sure you try to get in a location where there aren't any pier fishermen. And if somebody does happen to show up and start fishing close to you where you're catching bait, offer them bait. If you're catching bait, offer them bait. That's the best thing you can do. So always respect each other when you're out on the water. Even if you're on land or in a boat, there's hundreds and hundreds of places for us to go typically to fish or catch bait in normal time, in the summertime, springtime, the fall time. But the winter time, most of the bait congregates here at the bridge. So there's a lot of boats, there's a lot of people, and it can get frustrating at times. But always remember, how would I want to be treated if I was on the pier or if I was in a boat? So always remember to respect each other. Well, I'm out here really quick. I'm trying to find some new spots. Oof. And I found one. The only thing I'm using is small dead bait. I didn't get a pinfish. I didn't go after it. But anyway, that's the thing, is like right now the tide's ripping. I went out to like 46 feet of water. It was moving way too fast out there, so I moved in shallower, looking at some shallower spots. And it's funny because I'm sitting over this bottom and I can hear the bottom crackling from the boat, so I know I'm on really good live bottom. So if you're ever out and you hear like the crackling, you definitely know that you're over live bottom. I'm gonna probably try to send the camera down and show you what I'm talking about, and so you can hear it. But I can literally hear it from up here. Even with my big motor running, I can still hear it crackling. So I know I'm definitely over good hard bottom, and I'm getting hits. I just caught a red grouper, so definitely when the tide's ripping like this, I have a tendency to go and look for new spots. So this spot is indicating that there's a lot of small fish there, which is not a bad thing. Let me just spit up one of my baits, one of my bigger baits, which is not a bad thing, because like I said, if you fish the minors and the majors, a lot of time those bigger fish will start to eat on those minors and majors. Enough of me talking about this. Let's go ahead and get into the Friday fishing forecast. All right, folks, let's go ahead and talk about the tides for Saturday and Sunday. On Saturday, we have a low tide at 0.79 feet at 9:40 a.m. And then we have a high tide at 3:54 p.m. at a 2.18. And then it goes out till 10:01 to a 0.96. Then on Sunday, we have an outgoing tide until 10:26 at a 0.73. And then we have an incoming tide until 4:40 p.m. at a 2.02 foot. All right, let's go ahead and talk about the salooners for this weekend. We have a minor feeding time from 9:30 a.m. to 10:30 a.m. And then we have a major from 3:03 p.m. to 5:03 p.m. Then on Sunday, we have a minor feeding time from 10:21 a.m. to 11:21 a.m. And then we have a major feeding time from 3:44 to 5:44 p.m. You know, I say this every week, but I just don't know how much more to express it. My thanks to everybody for the support, for coming in to the office. I've had so many people come in this week. It's been great. I love meeting all the new people, seeing some repeat clients. That tells me I'm doing something right. And we have, as I've stated before, we have a lot of big things coming down the pipe. We're bringing in some product that we're going to be product testing to see if it will help with dolphins. It won't hurt the dolphins or anything else like that. So we're definitely waiting on that to come in so we can give it a try. If it works, it's going to be a very inexpensive way to keep dolphins away from you. And God, please, I'm hoping that it works, because if it does, that's going to be a game changer for a lot of people, because the dolphins are really getting bad. So that's one thing we're working on. We're working on something else that I don't really want to talk about too much right now, but I think it's going to be somewhat of a game changer in the fishing industry, in the sense of being able to save people money to get certain product. So I'm really excited about that. Like I said, there's so much going on right now, and I want to say thank you to all the people that have been sending in pictures telling me that, you know, our techniques are helping them catch fish, which this is why I do this. You know, I've heard that some people have called me a narcissist, and I'm like, you know, you can't make everybody happy, and I don't plan on making everybody happy. But what I want to do is I want to share my knowledge to you guys, to be able to help you go out and catch fish, because that's what we love to do. We all love to do the same thing. So why not help out a fellow angler? Because in the end, that's why we're all here. So if I can shorten that learning curve, and I know I keep saying that, but if I can do that for just one person, that's what makes this all well worth it. I'm not doing it for money. I'm not doing it for anything like that. I'm doing it because it's something that I love to do. It's what I did when I was guiding, and I still want to continue giving the knowledge that I have, because I've been fortunate to be able to fish this area for so long and be on the water full-time for 6 years straight. I learned a lot. So I want to give that back. So I want to say thank you to all the support. We really appreciate it. Sign up for the contest, because we're getting ready to take our boat show contest winner out tomorrow. I'm looking forward to that. That's why I went out and caught bait today, messed around a little bit. Got to head back into the office, open up the shop, because a ton of people are coming in. So fish more, catch more, and we'll see you on next week's video.